Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to ride a roller coaster through a destroyed New York City? Or how about a nuclear power facility just gone through a nuclear meltdown? Or better yet, ride as a rebel through the wasteland of Mad Max. Well, in today's post-apocalyptic coaster bundle, you are going to experience all three of these things, so stay tuned and let's check them out. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. If you guys are new here, be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you end up enjoying the video, leave a like. Come join us on Discord. And if you'd like to support the show, check out my Patreon page. Any support is much appreciated. Links are down in the description below for everything, including today's three creations. So let's dive on into the first one, Terminus, created by ThemeWorks, one of our Discord expert builders. And here they say, "Heyo, welcome to New York, an ordinary city. But one day the storm arrived. Ride the storm, keep it from escalating, and you have reached Terminus. A bit dramatic, but the world is ending. Hopefully you will enjoy it, and make sure you do not lose your head. Thanks for everything you've done for the community." Boom! You are very welcome, ThemeWorks. Let's check out his creation closer, shall we? So the lighting on this one looks really good, so I think we're gonna go at nighttime here. It's a winged Black Falcon. There's a look at the stats. Green across the board. Anything that stands out here? Nothing too crazy here. Let's jump on it and see how it goes. Oh, some pretty crazy near misses on that winged coaster. My goodness. Now, let's talk about it for a second because, you know, post-apocalyptic, some of you may know, is one of my favorite themes that you could possibly do, simply because Fallout as a game series, a post-apocalyptic game series, is my favorite game series of all time. Particularly Fallout 2 is my favorite. But yeah, really enjoyed Fallout 4. Even 76 was good. And pretty stoked about Wasteland 3, which is coming out in May. Welcome to New York. And the lighting on this is impeccable. Now, in Planet Coaster, the reason Apocalyptic is one of my favorite is because it's extremely difficult to do. It's hard on the part count. I like what you did with your buildings here. You took the facade building pieces and you've built them into buildings. You made them three-dimensional. That's a great way to save on part count. As you can see, we get all these little windows. It's one piece essentially. Or if we edit this, each one of these is one piece. But you can see what I mean. Building all those little windows and stuff would have done a lot of part counts. So very efficient there. It doesn't look terrible, all things considered, that it's just a facade, you know? The light maps on it are good enough to make it feel very fun. So you got a lot of buildings crammed in here. They're falling over. There's pieces breaking. That is extremely difficult to do. And then you've done some cranes and stuff sticking out, some really good towers. It's all coming together. Skyscrapers. You got the low end buildings down below. You got a bridge. It's a very tight, compact, extremely detailed apocalyptic building, apocalyptic city underneath a big storm. And I think it's just quite wonderful how the whole thing came together. I mean, absolutely legendary work from one of our expert builders here in ThemeWorks. I absolutely love this creation. Keep up the good work. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. And let's jump into the next creation of the day. Meltdown, created by Rad Rocket, one of our Discord builders. And here they say, Meltdown is a double launch coaster set in the remains of a nuclear power plant that has torn apart from an unexpected earthquake. Now, nature has begun to reclaim what's left. If you're brave enough to don your radiation suit and enjoy the excitement that awaits, note this is not intended to be accurate representation of a nuclear power plant. Okay, boom. So there it is. While it's not intended to be an accurate representation of a nuclear power plant, I wouldn't really know all the specifications required to make a proper nuclear plant layout. Looking at this, and let's take a closer look, as you can see, it looks believable. It looks really believable. So I like it. And the fact that this has crumbled over looks so realistic. The way that is crumbled into the ground like that, you've done a superb job. Absolutely amazing. So we are dealing with a Typhoon Barcast coaster, green across the stats, 1,600 meters of track length crammed into this with 12 airtime counts and 8 seconds of airtime with 6 inversions. Some pretty spectacular, crazy stats on this one. Wow, this should be exciting. Let's find out. Good googly moogly, ladies and gentlemen. That is quite the experience. Man, oh man, I can't believe we still have you at Builder. Apply for that workshop review, Rad Rocket. I mean, this is absolutely stunning. The level of detail in here. Love all the power cables, the buildings, the rubble, the fallen over. What do you even call this thing? The big nuclear tower. I mean, it's just crumbled in. Already commented on that, but it deserves another comment there. I mean, it's just stunning. You got the train tracks in there, all these really cool buildings, big tankers, pipes everywhere. I mean, it is jam-packed full of detail. And then you got the nuclear waste pouring through the facility. Let's see this at night. It's glowing bright and toxic over there. A couple little red lights here and there. We got some lighting on the buildings. It's subtle, but it's just enough to do the job. I mean, the power has gone out. It's an earthquake. Technically, there should be no light at all, but I think this is just quite enough. Coaster was extremely fun. Loved all the airtime counts. The length on this, it's all wrapped up and intertwined. I mean, what a marvelous creation. 3 really killer creations in this episode. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below for Rad Rocket, and let's check out the last amazing creation of the day. Firestorm, a Mad Max inspired RMC created by one of our Discord master builders, Jock. And here they say, hey, I want to present to you my most recent coaster. I always wanted to build something post-apocalyptic Mad Max like, so here is Firestorm. Get yourself ready for some explosive and flaming fun. Boom! All right, I love it. Love me some Mad Max theming, and this looks spectacular. So let's take a closer look, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Firestorm RMC, hybrid steel track Malice Unchained, green across the board. Anything that stands out here. Another 10 airtime counts with 4 seconds there. Almost 1,000 meters in length. Pretty cool stuff. The biggest drop, 34 meters. Let's fire this bad boy up. Holy Toledo's, that is freaking amazing. Oh, wow. Absolutely wow. Looks like you had some happy accidents there. When the music went boom, this thing exploded and fell over, and then again over here, boom. We had some big explosions there. It's as if the music was causing everything to fall apart. I mean, definitely some amazing happy accidents there. So much fire and destruction. The buildings are incredible. Now I noticed, is there some like Theme Maker Toolkit stuff, or is this custom? Like that's the Jeep, but you've decorated to be Mad Max like. So that looks like it's from Planko, but what about this one? Is that Planko? Destroyed car, I guess so. Holy moly, that is so cool. And I noticed you had some motorbikes kicking around. Where were those? Thought I saw some motorcycles. Here we go. Oh my god, that's made out of a bunch of pieces. Well, hopefully you've credited these people or you've built them yourself and put them on your workshop. These are amazing little blueprints. They definitely should be shared with the community, so anyone doing post-apocalyptic creations can steal some of these amazing Mad Max vehicles and motorcycles. Those are superb. Love that sign. That's one of the most epic coaster signs I've seen in a long time. You got the searchlights on there, the spotlights, fire, flames. The towers are amazing. The coaster was phenomenal. Good googly moogly. This is brilliant. I mean, it's almost hard to pick a favorite in this episode, but I think this one's going to be my personal favorite just because of the madness of it, the Mad Maxness of it, the amounts of effects. You even have this dust blowing across, which just adds that. It's so cool. It just adds a little element to it. I've actually haven't seen anyone really do that. Just the dust blowing across the desert. Whew, really adds that little bit of atmosphere. I love it. But all of these creations were stunning. What did you guys think? What is your favorite creation? There'll be a button in the top right corner. You can pick your favorite creation of the day. Leave some comments and some feedback to these creators down in the comments below. And that's going to do it for me here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. And if you want to support the show, check out my Patreon page. Links are down in the description below. You can get priority spotlight at the beginning of the month every month. And with that said, that's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.